Start it up.
Cheap Not Broke fam. It's Monday. We're back in business. We're talking money. We're talking no money Mayweather. We're going to get into it. Thank you all for tuning back in. It's Monday. Cheap Not Broke. And sorry about Friday. Had technical difficulties, but we're back in business. No more of that. I had to clear off my drive. Had all these problems going on. But anyway, let's talk about it. Your boy is coming back. Your boy is back in business. Floyd Money Mayweather is coming back to fight September. Haven't listed a date. Coming to fight Manny Pacquiao. The Pawpaw Bowl, whatever you want to call it, because they both got grandchildren. They both have grandchildren. I think Manny Pacquiao has grandchildren too, but I know Floyd does. But they're coming back to fight, and we want to know, did Floyd run out of money? Did Floyd run out of money? I don't know. We're not going to get into all that. Somewhat, something like that. But we're going to break down, well, how much Floyd money has he made, and how much has he spent? You know, Floyd spent that money. Floyd be spending that money, make it rain, all that stuff. I don't know if he used to have the, he had this beautiful car garage. And the car garage used to have, the car garage had all these Rolls Royces, Ferraris, everything. He had a car guy. He comes out and maintains the cars. I'm like, damn. But that helps keep the value of the car because, you know, he's going to do something with it. Sell them or whatever the case may be. But we're going to get into it tonight. We're going to get into all that tonight. So, if you don't know who Floyd Money Mayweather is, he's a boxer. Hasn't fought, I think, in about 8 years now. He's now 48. Last fought when he was 40. He's the only undefeated boxer in the world, in history. Never been beat. Has zero losses. See, hold on a second. These are backwards. Those are backwards. 0 losses on his record, which means he's taking a chance and he can go down. And he'll have no longer perfect record, 1 loss to Manny Pacquiao. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll know. But we don't know. I don't know how much the payday is going to be. That hasn't been discussed yet. But I'm sure it's going to be a big one. For him to come out of retirement, it's February. Fight was just announced. February. So February's pretty much over. March, April, May, June, July, August. 6 months. 6 months. September's the fight, so the 7th month. So he has like 6 whole solid months to train, get back in shape, which is, I'm sure he's always in shape. He doesn't strike me as a guy that drinks Budweiser and gets out of shape. Doesn't seem like that kind of guy. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's that kind of guy. But anyway, he's coming back, and we're going to be excited to see it. Now, his career earnings, how much has Floyd made? Floyd has made over all of his fights, all of his purses, an estimated 1.1 billion with a B, billion. $1 billion over his professional boxing career and subsequent exhibition fights. That's a lot of freaking money. $1 billion. Boxing. I don't know. Is he the first billion dollar athlete? Is Floyd the first $1 billion athlete? Let me see. Is Floyd the first $1 billion athlete? Might be. I don't know. To get paid $1 billion? He's one of the few. Michael Jordan, of course, yes. Michael Jordan, he's built billionaire status in 2014. Wealth came from Michael Jordan brand, earned Charlotte Hornets endorsements. Floyd Mayweather over $1 billion. Yeah. So no, it was Michael Jordan. Other billionaires: LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Cristiano Ronaldo. So he is not the first billionaire athlete, but he's made over $1 billion in earnings, which is a lot of freaking money. Now, where does this money come from? Well, let's see some of his highest purses. $300 million for his fight against Conor McGregor in 2017. $250 million in 2015 with Manny Pacquiao, called as the fight of the century. And then he had the tens of millions of dollars with Canelo Alvarez, Miguel Cotto, and others. So his biggest payday was $300 million against Conor McGregor, which Conor McGregor is not a boxer. He's like an MMA fighter. It's a different situation. You know, he takes guys on the ground. But anyway, I know Conor McGregor made a lot of money too. He doesn't fight no more. He sure does not. But yes, he's made all this money and he's coming back to fight. Now, I am not 100% sure. I don't know. Did he run out of money? I don't know. That hasn't been, confirmed, denied, or anything like that. I'm just curious. At 48, why come back and risk losing? Or you gotta figure out how much money is. Now, man, getting $500-600 million, you're damn right he's gonna come back for that. I can see that. I can see that if you're gonna get that kind of money, it has to be a lot of money for him to come back. Otherwise, I don't think he would do it. And he picked Manny Pacquiao, so we've already seen this fight. It's another fight coming back, so we're gonna see about that. But other than that. It's interesting. Now, what we don't forget oftentimes is this man has to pay taxes. He's been taxed. So he's netted $1.1 billion. It's come through his hands. But he's getting taxed. He didn't see all that money. No, he didn't tax. Taxes, expenses, investments typically reported lower. Recent estimates around $300 million. Yes. So his estimated net worth is to be about $300 million, $300 to $400 million, after all the taxes and all these other things he's had to pay. And then, of course, he has a lot of nice things. Let's see. He has some real estate and property, significant luxury homes, Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, Miami Beach, custom Vegas mansion reportedly worth $10 million. I don't know how much all this property in the States are, but you got to pay taxes on that stuff. And he hasn't been active for 8 years, so you still need some kind of money coming in. Now, I'm pretty sure Floyd has other things to make money coming in. Probably not as much as boxing. Probably not boxing money. Probably not. But I know this man got other money coming in. What else does he have? He sold his home on Palm Island in Miami, $22 million, 2014. Now, who knows why he did that? That doesn't mean he's hurting for money or anything like that. He has made commercial real estate investment over $402 million. Multi-property family home in Manhattan, about $62 billion worth with 1,000 units. So $402 million, but you still got to pay on that thing. Got to pay property taxes. You got to, it costs money. That $400 million, $1,000 units. Yeah, probably cost you a couple $1 million in expenses for sure. Lots of money. But my thing is, when you saw him back in when he was back active, man, the man had money just talking on the phone. You remember the money phone? Floyd had the money phone. Had the money phone up to his ear, talking on the phone. Private jets. I mean, he's got to fly on private jets. He's too famous to get on commercial. But yes, private jets, and he was just living a really fancy life. But of course, he made a lot of money. But as you all know, that stuff catches up. It catches up with everybody. You got to keep paying to keep that money. You got to pay. You got to pay to keep it. And let's see. Let me look at some of this stuff. Floyd. Google Floyd Mayweather. Cars. See some of this. Where is cars at? Cars seized? No way. Cars. Wait a minute. What? This is recent. This is not real. Wait a minute. How old is this? Oh, this is old. Floyd Mayweather's Ferrari and Bugatti might be seized. Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather, 25th, seized a real ongoing legal case out of Nigeria. Allegedly, Mayweather made agreement with a Nigerian company to do some appearances in different African nations, but failed to make any of those. Oh, this is old. Okay. Well, yeah, we haven't really got all the information about him, needing money, hurting for money. That hadn't came out yet. It's just, I mean, dang, the man made 48. And the question is, when is enough? Because you could be making $20 million and be living a $12-13 million lifestyle, and you have to continue to keep working and bring money in to keep that going. Now, if you got $20 million, you're living like a $500,000 lifestyle. You don't probably need to work. Your insurance probably gonna pay you enough. You can keep it moving, keep it pushing. But I think people, we get caught up in America with having all these possessions, the cars, the clothes. People have multiple homes, but are the homes making money for you? Are the cars making money? If it's not making money, you just spending money on it. All the cars you got to have tags, insurance. All that stuff costs money. I know tags out here cost a lot of money. My tag for my car is like almost $200. Yep, for my car. And I don't have an exotic car or anything by any means, but that's how much they're charging me for my tag. So I can imagine what they're paying for theirs. Now let's see. Let me go down here. Now some of the things that he has to do, have money coming in, is Mayweather Productions, his boxing and promotion company, TMT Clothing, TMT Racing, co-ownership in the NASCAR Cup Series, and entertainment properties, Las Vegas, like the Girl Collection Club and other venues. Fitness brand, Mayweather Boxing Fitness. He has a couple gyms. I've been to his gym. I've been to the gym in Vegas, and I think they have one out here on Wilshire. So yes, he does have a couple boxing gyms as well. But clearly that's not enough. It's clearly not enough for him not to come back and fight. How much is he making for the how much is he making for the fight in 2026? Let's see, I only got 2 questions. Okay, Mayweather scheduled to fight Mike Tyson expedition round. Reports make around $50 million from this expedition alone. The potential Pacquiao, the stronger Mayweather and Pacquiao set to rematch 2026. Streaming on Netflix. Major boxing popularly first Prideful. The original 2015 to generate $600 million in revenue. I don't know. Pacquiao rematch 2026. Very likely tens of millions to 100 million plus million. Not official yet. Yeah, they haven't talked. They haven't given it a price yet. But yeah, for Netflix to be involved, it's gonna be at the Sphere in Las Vegas. I don't know. I haven't been. I don't know if you've been, but it's gonna be there. It's gonna be pricey. I would like. I know I can't go. I would like to go, but I can't go. No, I can probably go be in the environment. But to just go out there and watch the fight, hell no. That's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Not gonna work for me. But yes, Floyd Mayweather going back to fight. Man, I don't want to see him get beat. Honestly, I don't want him to fight. I like him being undefeated. I don't want to see him lose. I don't. I really don't. I'm just being honest. I don't want to see him lose. I want him to win and go on to the sunset. But we'll see about that. So technically, he's earned $1.1 billion. He's paid $450 million in taxes. Spending around an estimated $350 million. That leaves him to $400 million left. That's still a lot of money. How much does $400 million bring in interest? I'm pretty sure that brings in about $1 million, something like that. I don't know exactly how much, but it brings in a decent amount of money. It sure does. All right. If you had $1 billion, would you spend? I mean, if you made $1 billion, would you spend it all? Because me personally, I know I'm not gonna buy I'm not gonna buy all that stuff. I honestly believe once you get a house and a car, it's all downhill from there. A lot of stuff you spend money on is stuff that you don't need. You gotta have a house, but you can pay for that. Get that thing paid off. Now you gotta do is keep up with the upkeep and the taxes on your home. You get your car, pay that off. Now you gotta do is pay the title and insurance. That's it. And then everything else from there is extra. It's extra. You don't need to pay a whole lot of money for your clothes. That's on you. That's your choice. You don't have to eat at the finest dining restaurants. That's on you. That's your choice. What else? Experiences. Depends on what you like doing and how much it costs. But my overall point is, outside of paying for the home and the car, once you get those things paid off, it's kind of downhill from there. It is. You gotta have a place to stay. And you need a place. You gotta have a vehicle to get around. You can pay for both of those things, and all you need to do is pay maintenance, tag, property tax. That's it, and insurance. That's it. That's all you gotta pay. That's all you gotta do. You only gotta pay that. You gotta pay nothing else. But people still find it hard to do that. People still find it hard to do that. Okay, boom. We're gonna go to break real quick. Money Mayweather. We're talking about Floyd Mayweather coming back. Drop a comment. Do y'all think he ran out of money? What do y'all think? Why do you think he's coming back to fight? Why do you think he's coming back to fight? Because the man, I would think, based off his personality and all things he has going on, he could probably be making a good living outside of boxing. He has the personality for sure. I don't know if he doesn't seem like a TV guy, but I'm sure he can, do something, business, whatever. I don't know how much he has coming in because that's not really listed, but clearly it's not enough to have to go back to fighting. We're gonna go to break real quick, and we're gonna be right on back. We're back. Head on over to my other YouTube channel. Sign up Malcolm Hall Comedian and get you some stand up. Ugh. Okay. But that's what we got. Floyd Mayweather. One of the flash. It's always flashy guy. I mean, how long can you live that lifestyle, man? I mean, the man used to try to make everybody feel so poor. He used to show with his money. Throw it around. They had him, they sprinkle money in front of him. He just walk on the money. Crazy. Always showing off the money. Floyd wasn't gonna let you want one thing. He wasn't broke. That's one thing you're gonna know about him. He wasn't broke. But we're gonna find out here sooner or later what the situation is. Anyway, let's get into it. We're gonna get into some of that interesting news. Right, what we got going? GM, we know we always do recalls on here because we want you to be safe, not sorry. Safe. If I can get to my other camera. Nope. There we go. All right. News time. Thousands of popular GM vehicles recalled over dangerous issue that could increase crash. General Motors recalling more than 43,000 Chevrolet GMC Cadillac SUVs due to transmission issue that could potentially increase the risk of crash. The recalls affect 178 Chevy Tahoes, 7,616 Chevy Suburbans, 7,820 Yukon Nollies, and Cadillac Escalade, and Cadillac 2039 Cadillac Escalade ESV. So if you have one of these vehicles, please make sure you do your due diligence and turn them in. It's not like they run this stuff on the news. That's why I feel it's important to always let you guys know about the recalls and stuff, because they don't put this on the news, or you wouldn't even know. If somebody riding around doesn't pay attention to any of this stuff, don't know nothing about it. All right. Frozen meatballs at Aldi's. Ugh. I don't know why you buying them in the first place. Let me tell you something. That's your fault. You shouldn't be buying no damn meatballs from no Aldi's. Leave that stuff alone. You don't need that. Leave it alone. You don't need no damn meatballs from no Aldi's. That's why, nah. There we go. Come The New York-based Rosina Food Products Italian-style meatballs, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Safety Inspection Service said Rosina Food Products Incorporated, a West Siena, New York establishment, is recalling approximately 9,462 pounds of ready-to-eat (RATE) frozen meatballs that contaminated with foreign material, especially metal, regulators said. The issue was discovered after a consumer reported finding metal fragments in meatballs. Yeah, I would expect that from all these bums. There have been no reports of confirmed injuries, but the department said anyone concerned should contact a healthcare provider. Okay. This impacted packages were distributed to Aldi supermarket locations nationwide. The recall applies to 32-ounce bags of fully cooked frozen Beamer family styles Italian meatballs. You shouldn't be buying these from Aldi's in the first place. Okay? We don't want our meatballs from Aldi's. We don't. We do not. We do not. Get your meatballs from somewhere else and make them at home. You don't want no damn Aldi's meatballs. Come on, man. This is what we're coming to. Look at them. This looks like hush puppies. They don't even look like meatballs. Look at them. Look at them, everybody. Don't they look like hush puppies and fries? It looks like hush puppies and fries. Don't look nothing like no meatballs and noodles. I can't see it. I can't see it. Y'all tell me. Let me know what y'all see. I don't see it. Not at all. All right, back to the show. Don't eat them meatballs. They're not good for you. Not good for you at all. All right, and where was the story at? Stuff don't want to cooperate with me. Meatball, gypsy, busting meatballs. I don't want to freeze up on you. Like last time, that sucked. Here we go. You know what? Don't worry about it. I don't want to get frozen up and the show cut off. We don't want that. We don't want that. So we're just gonna let it be what it is. But anyway, tonight, Floyd Mayweather going broke. We don't know. We hope not. We hope not. But we're gonna see when he gets back in action. I'm gonna call it a night because I can't pull up my next. News article, and I don't want my computer to freeze up on me. It seems like I'm still having an issue. I gotta take a look into it. But Floyd Mayweather coming back September 26th to fight Manny Pacquiao, the Pawpaw Brawl. We're gonna see what's going on. They both got grandkids. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Let me know. What do y'all think about it? Drop a comment. Please let me know. Thank you for subscribing to Cheap Not Broke. Head on over to cheapnotbroke.com if you want to grab yourself some merchandise. Very much appreciated. And we will see you Wednesday night for the Wednesday night rant. As always, thank you all for tuning in. You're very much appreciated. And we will see you Wednesday. Take care.